From Studio B, this is WGALA Brainbusters. Now, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to welcome you once again to Studio B. We have two great teams to face each other, CV and Hershey. Wow, did you see our last game with Middletown and Waynesboro? We were good up until the last question of the very last round, and Waynesboro was successful. Scores were tied all the way through. I wonder what's going to happen today. Well, let's find out now, because here comes today's opening round. We have 10-point questions, a little bit easier to start out. Get everybody warmed up, so pick up your signaling buttons. Let's use them frequently, beginning now with this 10-point question. His three adventures include the Sorcerer's Stone, the Chamber of Secrets, and the Prisoner's Aman.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter is the young wizard, yes. A circle has an infinite number of them. Your body has two. One, Joey.
Legs.
No, sorry. Adi.
Sides.
No, your body has two, one in each forearm. What's the word? The word is radius or radii. Calibri, Tahoma, Garamond, Cambria, Ariel.
Fonts?
They're all fonts or typefaces, yes. Cape Fear, Cape Lookout, and Cape Hatteras are all in this U.S. state. What state is it?
Washington.
Joey, no, that's incorrect. Any idea? Cumberland Valley, Akpandu.
Massachusetts?
No, it's North Carolina. I thought Cape Hatteras would give it away. This British nobleman is usually given credit for winning the Battle of Waterloo. What was the noble title of Arthur Wellesley? And that's
Prime Minister?
Akpandu.
Prime Minister?
No, sorry. Aman.
An Earl.
No, the Duke of Wellington. It's only 260 miles wide at its widest point, but it stretches almost 2,900 miles from north to south. What is this South American country, Joey?
What is Chile?
Chile is correct. Remember, I asked the questions. You give the answer. This Tchaikovsky ballet, performed since 1892, has become a Christian tradition. Joey?
The Nutcracker?
The Nutcracker is the popular work, yes. Go Set a Watchman was published in 2015.
Harper
Joey,
Lee?
again. Harper Lee is the Alabama author who wrote the 1961 Pulitzer Prize-winning novel To Kill a Mockingbird. Its chemical formula is C8H10N40O2. It's the stimulant found in cocoa beans, tea leaves, and coffee beans.
Caffeine.
Pardon me?
Caffeine.
Caffeine, yes, is the correct answer, yes. With the rest of the crew in suspended animation, Bowman and Poole are on their way to Jupiter to investigate a strange signal. According to the title of Arthur C. Clarke's classic science fiction novel, what year is it? Akpandu again.
1919.
No, sorry, and that's Ryan.
2001.
2001, A Space Odyssey is the correct answer. The charges were crimes against peace, crimes against humanity, and war crimes. The defendants were Ribbentrop, Goering, and Hess. And that's
Nuremberg
Akpandu.
trials? Nuremberg trials?
Nuremberg trials is correct. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist, she said. Who was the first female prime minister of India who was assassinated? And that's Adi.
Indira Gandhi.
Indira Gandhi, October 31st, 1984, she was assassinated. You are correct. Euclid proved there were an infinite number of them, and computers calculate larger and larger
Prime
ones.
numbers?
Akpandu.
Prime numbers?
Prime numbers is the correct, yes. The models were his sister Nan and Dr. McKeeby, a Cedar Rapids dentist wearing a collarless shirt, a dark jacket, and bib overalls. What is this 1930 classic by Grant Wood? I know you can picture the painting, and it's called American Gothic, the symbol of the Roman god Mercury. It consists of two snakes wrapped around a sword. What is this, Joey?
A staff.
No, sorry. What is the symbol of the medical profession, Cumberland Valley? Adi.
A cross.
No, sorry, it's called the caduceus. The Niagara Falls are not nearly the highest falls in the United States. In what state are the tallest waterfalls in the United States? Joey?
Washington.
No, not Washington. Adi.
Alaska.
No, it's Hawaii is the correct answer. If you're a fan of the University of Alabama Crimson Tide, you'll want to see them play. In what city is the Bryant-Denny, Joey?
Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa is where the Bryant-Denny Stadium is located. Good for you. In 1896, he earned a master's degree at Iowa State Agricultural College and became head of the new Department of Agriculture at Tuskegee Institute. Who was this scientist and teacher?
George Washington Carver.
You are correct. Good for you. Just before Christmas vacation, he runs away from his prep school and wanders around New York City wearing a red hunting cap.
Holden Caulfield.
Condon.
Holden Caulfield.
Holden Caulfield, right in time, right on the buzzer. Good for you. 50-80, a great game going, but we have to take a break. And we're going to get ready for the one-on-one rapid fire and team lightning rounds while you watch these very important messages.
WGAL 8 Brainbusters will return after this. Participants on WGAL 8 Brainbusters each receive this drawstring tote bag, and the top 4 winning teams will share grants totaling $10,000. So good luck, teams. Now, here's Rich with our coaches and alternates.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back to Studio B. I'm so glad you're here because you're just in time to meet Mr. Tony Toman, chemistry teacher from Cumberland Valley. He has been a coach, Quiz Bowl coach for many years now. You haven't been here for the last couple of years, and we are so excited to welcome Cumberland Valley back. So thanks for being here.
It's great to be back, starting my 22nd year as an
Appreciate
advisor.
it. New studio, new set, so great to have you here. So, you know, here's a question to ask you, and that maybe many of your students want to know. A dream vacation, you know, if you had a chance to take a dream vacation, where might that be? Or even during summer breaks, what do you do during summer breaks?
Typically during my summer breaks, I garden, work around home, but I collect garden tractors that were made by Sears and sold from the 40s up through the 60s.
Well, that's a dream vacation in a way.
So that's the fun part, but I'm a big racing fan. I'm named after A.J. Foyt, so for me, going to the Indy 500, I've been there twice already. Going back is always fun.
You go there. And if all that
To
crowd
witness
of
a
people,
race, it is quite a
that
spectacle.
has to be really thrilling. Well, Mr. Toman, we really appreciate you returning and bringing back a very strong team, and we'll see what happens. It's early on, but we have a very good game going. And now let's head out to Hershey, and we're going to say hello to Miss Jepson, I'm sorry. And you're the gifted support teacher at Hershey. This is her first time coaching a team, but you're with some professionals because all 3 of the young men here have been here before. Thanks for being here. So this is the question I was going to ask you. Now, Mr. Toman, if you had a dream vacation, what might that dream vacation be?
For me, I'm pretty introverted, and so for me, really just being in a cabin, like snowed in, you know, in the woods somewhere, just far from any people.
Students, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Books to read and
Books
just
to
hang
read,
out and
Netflix. Oh yeah.
Oh, excellent. All right. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing these fine players with you, and including today's alternate, Lydia Shue, a freshman. First time here. Thank you so much for being here. But besides being a great student, obviously, to make this team, music is very important to you. What kind of music do you play?
I have been a piano player since I was 6 years old, so that's 8 years now. I've participated in the National Piano Playing Audition since I was 12, and I'm currently in the marching band and indoor percussion team.
Wow, fantastic. So Hershey must be really happy that you're a student there, you know, and taking advantage of your talent. Well, thank you very much for being here. Well, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's now time to pit our players against each other one-on-one in a head-to-head battle with today's one-on-one rapid fire round. We have a great game going, 50-80, but now here's a chance to first take a moment to meet our players and find out what's going on in their very busy lives. So first, Nidesh Padarthi, great to have you here. You are a junior, first time here, and it's always impressive when here you are a junior, you already know what college you want to go to and what you want to study. And if I may ask you to share that with us.
Yeah, one of my goals is to go to Carnegie Mellon University and study forensics.
So how did you get involved in criminology?
It's just been one of my interests. I like science and math, and forensics includes both of them. So.
And Carnegie Mellon has been your choice all along, huh?
Yeah.
All right, good for you. I hope that works to your benefit, and I'm sure it will. A student like you, Aman Jha, and you are a sophomore at Hershey, and you've been here before, and it's great to have you back. You know, we've all tried foods or maybe gone somewhere reluctantly, but you did an activity reluctantly, and I'm not sure how you reacted to it, but I'm curious about it.
So roller coasters were one thing I was really afraid of because I have like a crippling fear of heights. So I went on Wildcats Revenge for the first time this Christmas break, and it left my stomach in loops the whole day, but it was amazing.
That's at Hershey Park?
Yeah.
So is it something, would you do it again?
I would definitely do it again.
No, did you ride the front car?
No, I rode like somewhere in the middle.
Okay, because the front car usually gives you the best view and most frightening view. Okay, well, Aman and Nidesh, let's take a ride with these 3 questions, and hopefully you won't be so terrified. Good luck as we put you 2 one-on-one. He wrote the lyrics for Gypsy, Follies, Company, A Little Night Music, West Side Story, Into the Woods, Sweeney Todd. Who was this master of musical theater? Well, he has a Broadway show right now, Merrily We Roll Along, that's a real hit on Broadway, and that's Stephen Sondheim. This 5-letter word is the only 1-syllable word in English with 4 vowels in a row. It's also the only word that is pronounced the same when the last 4 letters are removed. What is the synonym for line? Oh, we stumped you on Q. Q-U-E-U-E. It's a good question. And finally, if you invest in stocks, you may know some stock symbols. So for example, what energy company's symbol is XOM?
Exxon.
Exxon. Aman, you are correct. So that gives you another 10 points. Now let's meet today's captain. So first, from Cumberland Valley, it's a pleasure to welcome for the first time Akpandu Akazie. Akazie. I hope I did that well.
Apando Ekeze.
Apandu Akazie. Well, thank you very much for correcting me. You are a junior, first time here, and it's great to have you here. So also, you reluctantly did something, and now I'm hoping that you are pleased about it. So tell us this story.
Yeah, absolutely. So, sometime around October, there was an announcement on our school's TV system about there was like a club called Quiz Bowl. I didn't really want to go, but one of my friends kept telling me that I should. So I eventually caved in and I went. And I ended up really liking it. And that's how I ended up here eventually.
And now you're here on the set of Brainbusters and you're the captain. And I'm so happy you're here and thank you very much for sharing the story. Joey Onsley is a senior over at Hershey High School. You've been here before, you know what to do, and I know you're having a great time. And you are very grateful for your school community, but something very particular about your school community.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty involved in our school. Obviously, I'm here with Brainbusters, but in particular, I'm very interested in sports, and so I follow all the sports teams. I know all the people in athletics, and it's been a really rewarding part of the school community for me in the senior year. Yeah.
So, do you write any articles for the paper? Or?
Actually, do work for the Hummelstown Sun a little bit, and I also just work at games, running the scoreboard, the clock, stuff like that.
Do you watch statistics nationally as well?
Yeah, I love all kinds of sports. I love doing all that kind of stuff, and so I am interested in pursuing something sports related as I go, in a post-secondary. Yeah.
Fantastic. I just find that so interesting. I'm missing that gene, so I find that so interesting when somebody really appreciates it. Joey and Akpandu, I hope you're going to appreciate these 3 questions as we put you 2 one-on-one. On March 27th, 1980, a series of volcanic eruptions began at Mount St. Helens. What volcano eruption, Akpandu? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to complete the question for Joey. Anticipation is not going to work in your favor this time. What volcano eruption buried Pompeii in AD 79? Can you buzz in, please?
Sorry, Mount Vesuvius?
You are correct for 10 points. Second question. He acts like a human child, frequently gets in trouble, and is impulsive and mischievous. What puppet was carved by a woodcarver named Geppetto?
Pinocchio.
Pardon me?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct for 10 points. And finally, it's the country's largest city with 2 official languages, English and French. What city is the capital of Canada? Joey?
Ottawa.
Ottawa is correct. Great scores going. We have, 60 to 100. I can't see it. The score 60 to 100. Now let's meet our third players in today's match. First, we're going to say hello to Adi Patel. You are a junior at Cumberland Valley. Great to have you here for the first time. All of us have a favorite book. We have a favorite movie, too, and you have a particular favorite movie. And I'd love for you to share it with us.
Yeah, that movie is Interstellar, and I just love watching it.
Well, is there a particular reason?
Just like the science behind it is just so intriguing, and just seeing some of my favorite actors just on that big screen is just great.
So is that one of those movies that you could do homework and have it on the background and watch it over and over again?
Yeah, I can watch it.
We all have movies like that. Well, thank you very much for sharing. Thanks for being here. Ryan McPhee is a junior at Hershey, and it's great to have you here. We've all done brave things. I think even being here can be considered brave for some people. But what's one of the bravest things you've ever done?
Yeah, so 2 years ago, I was on vacation in Iceland, and I had the opportunity to go on an 11-mile hike on an actively erupting volcano. So it was pretty scary, but definitely an enjoyable experience.
And that's quite a trek, too, and it takes a lot of work, and you must have been exhausted afterward,
Yeah.
but it's a story that you'll tell for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan and Adi, hopefully this will be a story you'll tell for the rest of your life as we put you two one-on-one. The Pyrenees Mountains rise between France and Spain. What mountain chain divides the state of Washington? That's Adi.
The Cascade Mountains.
You are correct. The four families of the orchestra are string, woodwind, bass, and percussion. Ryan?
Brass.
No, sorry. Oh, Adi, what section of the orchestra has the most musicians? Oh, we stumped you on the strings. And finally, Nick Carraway moves to New York to learn about the Bond business.
The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby is the correct answer about the neighbor in West Egg. Okay, it's now time to pick up the pace, and we're going to play today's 60-second Team Lightning round. 70 to 120, great game going. It's still anybody's game, but Apandu, you're behind at this point, so you have the privilege or luxury of selecting first among these three quizzes. We have Less is More, In the AM, and Letter Opener.
Letter opener.
Letter opener. Each of the following answers begin with a single letter, such as A-team or X-ray. So identify the following answers with a letter and a word or phrase. Apandu, I take your answer as the team's answer. Nidesh and Adi are ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. Good luck, and here we go. It's the line perpendicular to the x-axis in a Cartesian plane.
Y-axis.
Correct. June 6, 1944.
D-Day.
Correct. They include Havoc, Dazzler, Colossus, Storm, and Rogue.
X-Men.
Correct. Simplified form introduced kids to play this kind of baseball.
T-ball.
T-ball. Yes, Johnson & Johnson makes them. You can stick them in your ear.
Q-tip.
Q-tip. Yes. This form of communication is driving the Postal Service into serious debt.
Email.
Email. Yes, it's a submarine in the German Navy.
U-boat.
U-boat. Yes, this is the Congressional TV Network or the Cable Satellite Public Affairs Network.
Skip.
C-SPAN. 180-degree turn rotation in an automobile.
U-turn.
U-turn, yes, the United States exploded the first one in 1952. The USSR followed in
H-bomb.
1953. H-bomb, yes, a thick porterhouse steak taken from the small end of the loin. T-bone is correct. Female cells have two of them. Male cells have one.
Y chromosome.
X chromosome. S.S. Kresge opened the first one in 1962, the year Sam Walton opened the first Walmart.
Skip.
Kmart. It's a dresser skirt with a fitted top and flared bottom. It's called an A-line dress. We had 10 correct, so 100 points came your way. Good job. Good teamwork. Joey, it's up to you. We have Less is More and In the AM.
In the AM, please.
In the AM, it's a little amusing, but not at all ambiguous. All of the following people, places, and things have names that begin with AM. So for 10 amazing points, identify the following. Joey, I take your answer as the team's answer. Aman and Ryan are ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. Good luck, and here we go. The largest city of the Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Correct. Jeff Bezos founded this
Amazon.
company. Correct. NH3.
Ammonia.
Ammonium.
Ammonia. So be it in Hebrew, said at the end of a blessing.
Amen.
Amen. Yes, I love in Latin.
Amor.
Amo. Pierce Morgan, Sharon Osbourne, created by Simon Cowell, David Hasselhoff.
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent, yes. They're single-celled organisms in the phylum Protozoa.
Amoeba.
Amoeba, yes. If you've forgotten the name of this mental condition, it's only appropriate. Amnesia.
Yeah.
The first name of the 15th century explorer Vespucci.
Amerigo.
Amerigo, yes. It's someone who plays for the love of the game, a non-pro.
Amateur.
Amateur, yes. The Mennonite sect is featured in the movie Witness.
Pass.
Amish. This is the yachting's most prestigious prize.
Pass.
America's Cup. Emily Dickinson lived all her life in the small Massachusetts town.
Amherst.
That's correct. An object used as a charm to guard against harm or to bring good
amulet?
fortune. Amulet, yes. Ernest Hemingway drove one of these in World War II with the Red Cross.
Pass.
An ambulance in physics, it's the maximum displacement of a periodic
Amplitude.
wave. Amplitude is correct. Right on there. Good for you. 11 correct. 110 points came your way, but these are some good players. Well, it's now time to reveal today's bonus Brainbuster category. During our break, each of the teams will wager 0 to 25 points based on their knowledge of mammals. Well, that's a good topic. Well, we'll have the bonus Brainbuster and, of course, the all-important Final Frenzy when this fantastic game between Cumberland Valley and Hershey continues on WGAL8 Brainbusters.
Watch all this season's episodes of WGAL8 Brainbusters anytime on WGAL.com. Our online home also includes our tournament schedule and a chance to learn more about the show and host Rich Rosen. Go to WGAL.com and click on Brainbusters.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Studio B as we continue our invigorating match between Cumberland Valley and Hershey. But before we get back into our regular game, it's time now for today's bonus Brainbuster. During our break, our teams wagered 0 to 25 points based on their knowledge of mammals. Well, let's head into the News 8 newsroom with Matt Barcaro. He has today's question. Matt.
Thanks, Rich. Now here's your bonus Brainbuster. They bear their young alive, and the babies nurse on the mother's milk. They live entirely in water and breathe air through lungs. Their fish-like bodies have a thick layer of blubber that keeps them warm. They have flippers and almost no hair. To what order of mammals do whales, dolphins, and porpoises belong? Again, they bear their young alive. The babies nurse on the mother's milk. They live entirely in water and breathe air through lungs. Their fish-like bodies have a thick layer of blubber that keeps them warm. They have flippers and almost no hair. To what order of mammals do whales, dolphins, and porpoises belong? Good luck with your answer. Now back to Studio B. Rich?
Thanks, Matt. Good luck, teams. We'll give you about 5 seconds. I think we challenged our teams a little bit. Let's wait till the pens are closed. All right, Joey's writing down. Pens are closed. Okay, Apandu, we're going to ask you to show first. Did you come up with the right answer? Sisnuda?
Sinuid.
No, sorry, that's incorrect. So we're going to have to deduct 25 points from your score. Joey, you also hesitated a lot.
No idea.
Fish, but only 15 points. Cetacean. Cetacean, C-E-T-A-C-E-A-N, spelling didn't count, but it is cetacean is the correct answer. Okay, look at those scores, 145 to 215. It really is anybody's game because all the marbles are coming up right now with today's final frenzy. It's 20-point questions. Cumberland Valley, you have your work cut out for you, but you can do it now beginning with this question. In geometry, a point has no dimensions, no width or breadth or depth. What is the only quality a point possesses? Joey.
Location?
Location or position, yes. His hostile, inaccurate biography of Richard III was, more or less, the principal source of Shakespeare's play. Joey.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm going to take that as incorrect. Fortunately, he is more remembered for the ideal community, Cumberland Valley, that he described in his more famous work. Who created Utopia? Apandu.
The Giver.
Oh, no, sorry. It's Sir Thomas More. Seismologists agree that Southern California is due for the big one due to this crack in the earth, which runs... Adi.
The San Andreas Fault.
The San Andreas Fault is correct. The sum of the internal angles of a plane triangle is 180 degrees. Apandu.
360.
Oh, no, sorry. What is the sum of the internal angles, Hershey, of a not-so-plane triangle drawn on a perfect sphere? Well, it would be 270. All three angles are 90 degrees. The U.S. Congress convenes in Washington every year. What Congress was convened in 1814 to restore Europe after the Napoleonic Wars?
Congress of Vienna?
Congress of Vienna is correct. Hannah Waddington, Brett Goldstein, and Jason Sudeikis, they all star in this sports comedy drama television series. What's the title? Ted Lasso. Again. Ted Lasso, you are correct again. If you reverse the first and middle names of former Supreme Court Chief Justice Burger, you will have the first and last name of the Chief Justice who preceded him. Who was that Chief Justice, Ryan?
Earl Warren.
Earl Warren. Chief Justice Burger was Warren Erlberger, of course. Edward Hopper painted Nighthawks, Diners in a Night Cafe. What Dutch artist painted Night Cafe? Adi.
Vincent van Gogh.
He's the one, yes. He sails on the Antelope, the Adventure, and the Hopewell, but never gets where he's going. Instead, he visits one imaginary country after another. Who is this fictional doctor and traveler? Adi again.
Dr. Dolittle?
No, not he, sorry. Hershey. Oh, we stumped you on Gulliver, Dr. Lemuel Gulliver. On July 1st, 1916, a combined British and French force attacked the Germans along a river in northern France. When the smoke cleared, Adi.
The Rhine.
Not the Rhine, no, sorry. When the smoke cleared 4 months later, more than 1 million had lost their lives. What river? It's Joey.
The Seine?
Not the Seine, no, it's the river. Got his name in the battle. It's the Somme, S-O-M-M-E. Well, that song takes us to the end of the round and to the end of the game. It looks like we're going to see Hershey. They're going to advance to round 2, but we hope to see you in just a few short moments, so please stay where you are.
Scorekeeping for WGAL8 Brainbusters, presented by Jennings College Consulting, where students discover the right college fit for the future. We'll return after this. Welcome back to WGAL8 Brainbusters, the Susquehanna Valley's longest-running high school quiz show. Once again, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hi, thanks for staying with us. Congratulations, Hershey. They are going to return for round 2. Now, we're saying goodbye to Cumberland Valley. This was your first time here, so we hope you'll consider coming back for the next season. Hope you had a great time, and we had a great time. Coming up on the next WGAL8 Brainbusters, Redland versus Lower Dauphin, and we're expecting another fantastic match. We'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody.